Hi, we are taking a look now at number 12 in Test 1, Section 3 of the official SAT study guide. So let's take a look at the question first. The line in the XY plane passes through the origin and has a slope of 1/7. Which of the following points lies on the line? So as always, there are two different ways that you can go about doing this, maybe more. But let's take a look at two of them. And as I usually mention, if you are strong in algebra and you know the math way of doing it, go for it. But if you have forgotten some of your basic algebra and need some techniques to rely on, there's a way to do it that way as well. So here's what we know. We know we have a slope of 1/7, and we know that it passes through the origin, right? Either way, we're not going to be able to solve this one completely with math. We're going to have to use our answer choices, or we're going to have to draw a diagram to help us. So let's talk about using our answer choices. So it wants to know what other point is it going to hit. So we have 0/7, we have 1/7, we have 7/7, and we have 14/2. So solving this algebraically, I could say, what is the equation of the line? So my equation of a line is y equals mx plus b. M is my slope, and b is my y-intercept. So this gives us the slope. It says it's 1/7. 1/7. And it gives us our y-intercept, because y-intercept is where does it hit the y-axis? Well, if it's at the origin, then the y-intercept is 0. But I'm going to go ahead and erase that because plus 0 doesn't matter, right? So here's our equation then. Y equals 1/7. At this point, I would have to use my answer choices and plug them in until I got something that made sense, right? So I could try 0/7. Now, we already know that it hits 0/0, and we already know that there's a slope. So really, we could kind of just throw that one out. But if I tried x equals 0, I do get y equals 0, not y equals 7. Right? If I try b, if I plug in 1, y equals 1/7 times 1, that equals 1/7, not 7. So b doesn't work. Now if I tried c, I get y equals 1/7 times 7, and that equals 1, not 7. So C, this was C, this was B. C is wrong. And now by default, I know it's D, but if I wanted to try it out, I could do so. So y equals 1/7 times 14. 14 times 1/7 is 2. That's what we were hoping for. So D is the correct answer. So that's one way of doing it, is you can set up your equation in slope-intercept form, and then you can plug in all your answer choices until you see which one is correct. The other way that you could go about doing this, if you are a more visual person, is to plot what's going on the graph. And when I try to graph the equation of the line, let's go up here. So here's my graph. I don't have to be too exact with it, but I want to kind of have the right idea here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay, so my starting point is the origin, 0, 0, right? So I can put a point here. And then my slope is 1/7. Slope is rise over run, right? So it means I'm rising 1 and I'm running 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And so my line is going to be, it's going to look like this, right? Not too much slope. So now if I take a look at the points they gave me, 0, 7. Well, if I plotted that, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I know that 0 is my x and 7 is my y. That's way up here. Definitely not on my line, right? 1, 7. If I take a look at that, 1 is my x, 7 is my y. Again, way off the line. 7, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Way up here. Not it. 14, 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 1, 2. And again, it's not a perfect drawing, but I can clearly tell that 14, 2 is the one that would end up on that line. Okay, so depending on which method you prefer, you've got 2 different options there. See you on the next one.